What's up, guys? Today we are at Plopsaland de Panne. Obviously the ride that I'm the most excited for is the Ride of Happiness, and Anubis looks pretty good too. And it's kind of interesting that I'm looking around, this is really like a child
it's like
kid
a kids park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they randomly have Ride of Happiness here, which is kind of interesting.
I'm losing my mind. I'm going to die. Can we go in, please, right now?
If only you heard the noises that he was making in the car right now, or
I almost
on the way
cried
in here.
When I saw it, I started crying almost.
All right, there's a Plopsaland over there. Let's go on in. All right, one of the first coasters that we come across is Anubis, so let's give this a shot first thing in the morning.
Let's see if it lives up to the hype. Here we go. Oh, God. All right. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, my God! Holy crap! Whoa! Oh my God, that launch is crazy.
Yeah,
holy crap.
All right, Anubis, there was a lot of hype behind how good the launch was on that, and it lived up to the hype. I can't believe how short the launch track is, and it gets that much speed that quickly. Before this, the punchiest LSM launch I've ever felt was on Sandy's Blasting Bronco at American Dream, but that felt
crazy.
That felt just like it, even though this was a rolling launch, but it still had that same punch as Sandy's. That was really
awesome.
good. That was a good way to start the day. What do you want to do next? I mean, do you want to like knock out some of the other credits before the Ride of Happiness?
Yeah, let's go do the other coasters.
Yeah, we like ran to this, and like even while we were in line, we could see that the line was starting to build up already. So I think that was a good call to do that first thing.
It also is a Saturday, so.
It is a Saturday too, and we have express passes too, but we're trying to save this for a little bit later today. Thankfully, we didn't have to use our first one for that today, because it kind of walked right onto that. All right, let's see what happens next. So we're over by Ride of Happiness now, but the train is just parked on the first launch for some reason. I'm going to assume this is going to be a delayed open or something. We'll see. All right, so Ride of Happiness isn't open right now. Apparently it rolled back yesterday and hasn't been open since, but they've been cycling it pretty continuously. The ride-up said it may not open today, but I mean, seeing that it keeps going. I don't think he's lying. He's going off what the park tells him to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't want to let people get people's hopes up.
Yeah.
But this thing, even empty trains, seeing this thing, and the onboard audio, this ride looks absolutely phenomenal.
And there is a little bit of a line that's building up now, but I still think it's going to be a little bit until, if this does open, it's going to be a little bit later. So we're going to hit up some of the other credits right now and see what happens with this.
Like this, I'll be genuinely surprised if it doesn't open.
Yeah.
Because,
well, to be continued. All right, so we came across Heidi the Ride, which is a White Lightning clone from Fun Spot America. The line's a little bit long right now, but we have express passes, so we're going to use up one of our express passes on one of these. So let's see how White Lightning European version is.
let's go. That's awesome. What the Okay.
Yeah, that was exactly what I thought it would be, just a White Lightning in Europe. It was fun, and we got the front row on it too. Sometimes I kind of prefer the smaller scale GCI coasters. Every element on these smaller layouts kind of hits a little bit harder, especially in the front row. Solid ride, but probably a one and done for us. All right, so we're back to Ride to Happiness. We saw test riders on it on the last cycle. Line is formed up, and it's looking hopeful. Let's see what happens. Maybe it will open up finally.
12 seconds later.
All right, miracles can happen. It opened up, so let's do it.
We're on our first ever ride on the Ride to Happiness at Plopsaland de Panne. We're in the front car. Oh boy. Oh! Woo! Whoa! Whoa! That's crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is happening. Oh my god. Here we go. Oh! Oh! Yeah! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, get ready! Oh my god! Wow! Yeah! Wow! Oh my god! Backwards! Wow! Oh my god! Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god! There we go.
Hi, how are you?
Not tomorrow. You're not forever.
Ride to Happiness, round 3. Let's go. Oh! Wow! God, something about that. He's chilling. We got a bug. He's riding with us.
We got a friend here. We got a friend here. Boy, hang on. Hang on.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
All right, so far we have done Ride to Happiness 4 times, and our Express Pass is definitely saving us right now for that.
It keeps going up and down, which is fine. I mean,
Yeah, it's being a little temperamental right now. It's gone down like 2 or 3 times, I think, so far. But
I'm
it's
just
short
glad that it's
breakdowns.
open.
Yeah, I'm just happy that it did finally open.
Because we thought that it wouldn't even open today, period. So thank
yeah, we thought today would be
God.
a bus. So we've been doing the back row for the most part. We did the front row for our very first ride.
It's running slow.
But I do think it is better in the back row. Overall, overall airtime is stronger in the back row.
it's also harder to tell because, again, it keeps going up and down, so it's harder to warm up. But we've only done it in the back, but
and every ride is very different too. Like it's
Oh my
it's
God.
not a controlled spin; it's a free spin. I mean,
one thing I love.
somewhat of a free spin at least.
that's
but
one
yeah.
thing I love about this ride is that every single time you ride it, it's a completely different experience.
I know a lot of people have this as a number 1. It's not quite there for me yet. I mean, it could possibly get there for me later on as it goes on throughout the day. Not quite there for me. I would say somewhere in the top 15 for me right now.
Top 5 for me right now.
I can see why this could be some people's number 1 coaster. I definitely get it. I get it. But
What is this ride doing at this park?
that's what I want to know. It's like
This is a family park.
this is literally like a park for little kids, and then you have this.
and they have debatably probably Europe's best coaster.
It's odd, but I ain't complaining about it.
So good. Come out here. This is worth the trip to Europe alone.
Oh, absolutely.
This ride is
yeah.
unbelievable.
Yep.
my god, I'm so much. Wow! Oh my god, I just like floated. Holy crap!
Magical people of tomorrow. The wisdom of nature has
Ride to happiness. We are in the front row. Things been warming up all day. Oh yeah. Oh, that's crazy. Wow. Oh, we got off now. Yeah.
I've gotten 11 rides on Ride to Happiness now. I can understand why this is some people's #1 coaster of all time. I can't quite say the same for myself, but it's still in my top 10, most likely. I'm not really keeping track of my top 10 or my rankings in general on this trip whatsoever. I'm just kind of enjoying every ride for what it is. But I can see this falling into my top 10 sometime in the future when I do reassess my top 10 roller coasters of all time. This ride is just simply fun. I absolutely love this ride. I can't decide whether I love the front or the back more. I would say, as of right now, I love both pretty equally. It's hard to tell because every single ride is a completely different experience because the spinning on the ride is more free spin, more so than Time Traveler at Silver Dollar City. It's not entirely a free spin, but there's a little more fluctuation with the spin. Every single ride that I've had on this ride today has been a very different ride, whether it was in the front or the back. I also gotta say that the operations on this coaster are fantastic. They have been sitting trains back to back constantly all day. Ever since this ride opened up for today, they have been setting trains non-stop. So shout out to the ride operators on this coaster because you guys are doing a fantastic job. I still don't quite understand how this coaster exists at a park like this. I was telling Blake this earlier. As an entire park as a whole, this is probably my least favorite park that I've been to on this trip so far, but this is the best coaster that I've ridden on this trip so far. It's such a weird contrast. This park is literally like a family park, but they have one of the world's best coasters here. It makes no sense, but I am not mad about it. I am super happy to have gotten to experience this coaster. This coaster alone makes Europe worth visiting. This is absolutely a fantastic coaster. And if you come to ride this, I hope it's your #1. It ain't quite mine, but I hope it's yours. And now, let's get Blake's opinion here. 'Cause I know this is his #1 coaster now.
It's like a pretty decent margin that this is my #1 roller coaster. I rode this 15 times, so I rode a little bit more than he did.
Yeah.
And I was a single rider for about 3 of the rides. Every single time you get an off-balance ride on this ride, it spins so much more. And it is fantastic. This is a back row ride in my opinion. Backwards, going down this drop on the top of the top hat, the best drop in the world. Easily.
Ooh, hype train. Hype train.
That's last ride of the night.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Hype is worth it.
So this ride is in a tiny corner in the middle of nowhere in a city in Belgium. And for some reason, this family park has probably one of the most extreme roller coasters ever built. And the fact that we saw little kids riding this too and loving it is insane. And I'm genuinely surprised that America has not taken notes. This can target to all audiences if you do it right. And
But-
this park delivered. This park did it perfectly.
In one of many ways, America is behind. So America, get with it.
Please.
Isn't she beautiful?
She's a beauty. We're still going. Love that. So just from watching POVs, I knew this wouldn't quite be my #1 coaster, but it's still in my top 10 overall. But seeing Voltron, that's kind of more of my style of coaster. But we'll see in a few days what happens there. All right, Ryan, for post our ride count over here on the Flying Snake Dive. Great.
He rode it less than me.
All right, guys, I've read
Come
the
ride to happiness.
All right, guys, I've read the video up here. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you in the next loop. Goodbye.
Bye.